said to you on draft night that you and I will be sitting here on July 18th, and the Bengals' first-round pick will not have signed, not have practiced, and by now will be showing no signs of signing or practicing, you would have said what?
There's no way, but now I'm saying, of course, this would happen in Cincinnati, right? With just kind of how the last couple of years have gone leading up to training camp. There's no one that could have predicted this was going to happen, but here we are, and here we are talking about it for the third month in a row. So
yeah, it doesn't end. It doesn't go away. Let's start with Trey.
Okay.
Is there any chance that they get something done between now and the start of camp?
I checked in on it this week, and there has been no new updates as of just a couple of days ago.
Right.
So the reason I bring that up first before I answer the question the way you posed it is knowing the Bengals and how some of these things have gone, I'm looking at Monday night, Tuesday, and Wednesday for the movement.
Right.
But I don't think anything changes in the next week.
Right.
I am fully anticipating Trey Hendrickson and Shamar Stewart not to be in camp on Wednesday. Let's just say at this point, I will be surprised. I mean, that would be great for the Bengals, but knowing enough about both situations and how things have gone over the last couple of months, I don't see how it changes simply because everybody keeps talking about TJ Watt and how that deal, if it affects Trey, of course it does. It's just more validation of the market.
Right.
But, and we've talked about this a number of times, the Bengals don't view Trey Hendrickson in the same category as Myles Garrett and TJ Watt. They don't even view him, I believe, in the same category as Max Crosby because they haven't offered him those types of contracts. That's how we know that that's not how they view him. So to think that the Bengals are going to move up, let's say $7 to $10 million. I mean, we don't know the final offer as of right now, but say it's $7 or $10 million. To think that a team is going to move that much in a week before next Wednesday, I think is unrealistic. And so that's why I don't think that a deal is going to get worked out by next Wednesday. I could be completely wrong, but I checked in on it this week. There hadn't been anything new to report. And I don't really anticipate the Bengals being like, oh, well, TJ Watt signed, so now we really got to open our checkbook up, right?
Yeah. So you talk about like not having a willingness to move up $7 million, right? So the reporting has been that they've offered him 28. So moving up, just say $7 million is to 35.
Right.
Well, that's kind of right in the middle. That's close to where Danielle Hunter is, right? That's like right in the middle of 28 and 41. So why can't they move up 7? Well, I mean, you're to me that like saying they're not going to move up to 7 reflects an amount of inflexibility that, while I understand their position as it relates to trade, doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
So you brought up Danielle Hunter, and that to me has been the one that has always been the most comparable. They don't view Trey Hendrickson as Max Crosby because of their reasons, right? And I don't know their reasons, but we know that they don't view him as Max Crosby because they haven't offered him that type of money.
Right.
I believe that if this in March would have been a conversation and a number with a 3 was presented to Trey Hendrickson, and I'm talking maybe even low 3s, like 30, 31, this would have been done.